Hi, friends. Good evening. My name is Julia Genevieva, and welcome to An Evening with Julia and Friends, the social distance edition. We have a wonderful show in store for you tonight. Four original plays: Autumn Legato by Pam Munson Stedman, followed by What's Your Thing by Susan Bale, and then A Message from Beyond by William Cozy. And our last play of the evening is Just Desserts by David McGregor. Thank you so much for being with us here tonight. Thank you so much for all your support. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Autumn Legato by Pam Munson Stedman. Lights on. Jake is seen raking leaves and collecting them to the side. He soon is joined by his elderly neighbor, Mona, who slowly comes on stage with a cane and attitude.
Excuse me, but what are you doing in my yard?
Hello, Mrs. Hill. I'm helping you.
I don't need any help, and I certainly don't need your help.
Well, Mrs. Hill, let me put it to you this way. I was brought up to help others in need.
Oh, I'm not needy, and what I have in my yard is none of your business.
If I collect your leaves now, you'll have that much room for your grass to come in the spring.
Stop! This is insane.
I'm almost finished. Let me do this for you.
You do know, don't you, that most of the leaves here in my yard have blown over from your yard. In fact, most of the dandelions I get in the spring appear from your lack of concern about your own yard.
Well, you got me there, Mrs. Hill.
When Henry was still alive, he would do most of our gardening and raking. I just can't get out like I used to.
I remember you speaking about your husband to Tom and I before we moved in next door to you both. Tom loved the garden.
Oh, do you mean that girly boy I always see you out running with? I can never figure out that one.
Mona suddenly winces and cries out a bit from a pain in her shoulder. Jake quickly gets a lawn chair for her.
Oh, and to think that you both have the nerve to show yourselves to the public dressed in pink t-shirts.
Tom and I were running for cancer awareness, Mrs. Hill. Pink is its color of solidarity in raising funds.
Well, it looks ridiculous to me, men in pink.
I lost both my mother and my sister to breast cancer. Tom lost his stepmother.
Well, for heaven's sake, just go around and ask for money if you need to raise it. I mean, seeing men in pink is rather, well,
it's a new era, Mrs.
I don't know. My name is Mona. Call me Mona.
All right, my name is Jake.
I know who you are.
Good. We're making progress.
Has your new era ever heard of bake sales or church suppers? That's the way we always got funding.
Certainly good ways of raising money, no doubt.
But you like wearing pink and an earring to boot.
Sterling silver, 100%.
I'm glad my Henry can't see the world the way it is today.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Mona. Your husband seemed like a nice man. He told me once how much he loved the Orioles.
Baseball. Henry's middle name.
I almost made the semifinals when I moved to California. Busted my right arm, though. So much for that moment.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a software engineer.
You're an engineer?
You seem surprised.
Well, no, I guess it's just that you don't look like an engineer to me.
What does an engineer look like?
I don't know. I guess somebody wearing glasses and a suit, carrying a slide rule and a briefcase.
Well, I work in a small office filled with computers. I can wear pretty much what I want at work.
The new era again.
Not so much, really. There are all kinds of engineers out there.
And what does this girly guy roommate of yours do for a living?
His name was Tom. and he's dead.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Sorry, too. I miss him.
How did he pass?
He got pneumonia and couldn't shake it.
That'll do it.
I don't appreciate you referring to him as the girly guy,
But he was.
I'm sorry, but your tone is demeaning.
Oh, please. You don't think that I watched the two of you and your other strange friends out on your deck partying, dressed in all sorts of ungodly outfits.
Mona, we're all gay.
Oh, that's another thing. Gay, in my day, that meant happy, frivolous. It was a nice term to use.
And it applies to us gays as well. We're a happy bunch.
But you're all everywhere anymore.
Yes, we are. And we're proud of it, actually.
Well, one of Henry's cousin's daughters was, oh, that word.
A lesbian.
Yeah,
Lesbian.
I'm afraid so.
Mona, we're out and we're here to stay. And I'm afraid you're going to have to get used to that fact.
Her family disowned her. She ended up somewhere in France, I think.
Her gain, I'm sure.
Well, Henry and I raised 3 daughters, and thank goodness they were all normal.
You asked me what my Tom did for a living. He was a pediatrician.
I'm old. What's that mean again?
A children's doctor.
Do you mean that parents actually took their children to this?
This intelligent, funny, loving man? Yeah, they did.
But why would they? He might be a danger.
A danger? Because?
I don't beat around the bush. You know what I mean.
Actually, Mona, I don't.
He's not, wasn't a normal doctor or a normal man.
Mona, I resent that very much.
Don't go making me into a racist.
I didn't call you a racist, Mona. You're just ill-informed. Tom went to the hospital each day, dressing and acting like a professional. Children and their parents absolutely adored him. His colleagues adored him. I adored him. Did he live another life outside of the hospital? Yes, he did. But, Mona, don't we all live another life that we return to each day?
Well, don't blame me for reading newspapers and hearing all kinds of things on television.
There are a lot of good stories out there too, Mona, and good people.
I don't appreciate being lectured to either.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean it to come out that way, truly.
Your friend played the piano, didn't he?
He did.
Actually, my Henry and I would sit out here and we could hear Tom through our screen in the warmer weather.
Tom played in a jazz band for a while, and he made several recordings.
He'd play Autumn Leaves, such a favorite of mine and Henry's. In fact, it was our song.
Oh, our song. I remember what my grandparents' song was. Begin to begin.
Artie Shaw.
You know your band leaders, Mona.
We honeymooned in Scotland.
You and Artie? Interesting.
Heavens, no. Henry and me.
What part of Scotland?
St. Andrews. Henry's father was a dyed-in-the-wool golfer, owned a cottage nearby. It was the prettiest town I think I've ever seen in my life. It was the first time I'd ever traveled abroad.
A golfer. Huh. I'm taking the game up myself, actually.
But I didn't think you played,
Yes, Mona. Gays golf, too.
I'm sorry. I'm back on that subject again, aren't I?
You're forgiven. And just to get you more riled up, golfers wear pink out on the courses nowadays, and lavender and peach.
Now you are making fun of me.
But of course.
I suppose I should just let you be now, and you may continue to rake and collect my leaves if you wish.
Your wish is my command, Mona.
I don't suppose you like hot chocolate.
My favorite.
Good. When you finish, just ring my front doorbell and thank you.
Mona exits stage slowly. Lights fade. End of play.
What's Your Thing? By Susan Bale. It's evening. Small bistro type restaurant. Adam and Betty sit at a table finishing dinner and a bottle of wine. Adam has accidentally spilled a glass of wine on Betty during an attempted first kiss.
I can't believe this. I mean, I was nervous about tonight. Could you tell?
Little. I'm still wet. It's not the first time my panties got wet, you know.
Well, I'm glad you drink white wine.
I'm glad you recommended it.
So much for being suave, Adam.
In a moment of passion, things could get very messy.
Yeah, well, can I give you another napkin? I mean, I'm really sorry.
Don't worry about it. Things will dry.
Yeah, but not on your lap.
Relax. If my lady parts smelled like, let's see, grapefruit, apple, white pepper, rosy yeast, who knows what I'll attract?
You know, you're just so beautiful, and I just thought, first date, get the kiss out of the way. It would, it would be out of the way, and I could stop worrying about it. If you ignore me at the office on Monday, I'll understand. I'm sounding like an idiot. I mean, so obviously I need to stop talking immediately.
Don't stop. I liked it.
You did?
Yes. You?
Oh, yeah, I liked it a lot. Do you remember your first kiss?
I have to think about that one.
Well, yeah, it could be embarrassing.
Now you have to tell me.
Oh, no. It's too weird.
Well, weird can be fun sometimes.
You kissed my cousin underneath the ping pong table?
Boy or girl?
What? Of course.
How did that happen?
Well, my cousin, and actually she's a second cousin anyway. So anyway, she said if I didn't kiss her, she'd beat me up.
Was it exciting?
No, I mean, I was 10 and she was like 9. But she was tough. I mean, and I wound up hitting my head on the ping pong table trying to get away after we, so she was strong for a girl. I mean, she played rugby in college. I didn't get within 5 feet of girls for a long time after that, I'll tell you that.
I'm glad you're within 5 feet of me.
Yeah, me too. Well, I shared mine. How about you?
Well, my family moved to Portland when I was 9.
Well, I bet you were a cute kid.
I wish. My mother stopped sending out school pictures when I was in 3rd grade. Imagine a serious overbite, glasses, fat, frizzy home permed hair, thanks to my German grandma.
Wow. Sounds adorable.
Oh, please.
Oh, no, really. Those fat kids sometimes grow up becoming the most unique, interesting.
Unique? Now you're trying to get in my panties.
What? Oh, no. I like to think. Well, I do think you're interesting and pretty.
Thanks. I think you're pretty interesting too.
Well, go on. I mean, no more interruptions. I promise.
Well, let's see. My 3rd grade teacher, Mr. Horner, had his own set of playground balls. You know, the red dimply kind. Let's see here. Ah, lovely squishability. A warm, fleshy orb.
You had a ball in your purse?
Not just any ball.
Okay.
You don't like balls? It's like craving a lover's chapped lips.
No. Balls are great, and I like those kind. I mean, we used them in dodgeball. They were good for wall ball too. They were.
They're perfect in every way. Smooth with a suggestion of texture. Ah, like fondling the polyester shirt of someone that's giving it to you quick and hard in the janitor's closet. Smooth with a rough and dirty edge.
Oh gosh, I never really thought about bouncy balls like that. Do you always bring your ball with you?
Not always. They call to me.
Really? I mean, how's that?
It's not just how they feel. It's everything. They consume me. You understand?
Well, I'm trying, but I'm not sure.
Think of ice cream. Do you like ice cream?
Well, yeah. I mean, who doesn't? Well, my Aunt Bernice doesn't, but she's lactose intolerant, so.
What do you enjoy about it, Adam? Is it the smooth, sweet coolness or the sudden ache it causes in your teeth? Or perhaps it's the way it slides down your throat. Maybe it's swirling the creamy coolness around with the tip of your tongue.
Suddenly, I mean, I have an intense craving for ice cream. Would you like some dessert? Or more wine, maybe?
Oh, I'm fine. I just think it was those red balls that led me to my first kiss.
You do seem, at least, drawn to them, yeah.
I'd sit in Mr. Horner's class watching the clock. The recess bell would ring and Johnny Bishop and I would race out the door, trying to be the first to the ball bin. My stubby legs moving fast across the grass, not caring if my pretty pony panties were riding up my butt crack.
Oh, was he the one?
No, not Johnny. I'd reach down into the bin and pull out a ball. Remember the rubbery, earthy smell of those balls? Ah, do you ever squeeze one to your chest and enjoy its fragrance?
I mean, I've been hitting the chest with them during dodgeball, but I don't recall ever breathing in the aroma, no.
Well, I find it very invigorating.
So, are you telling me that your first kiss was with a bouncy ball?
No, but I did lick it when no one was looking.
Well, do you still like red rubber balls? I mean, is that like your thing? I mean, it's fine if it is your thing.
Everyone has a thing, Adam. What's your thing?
Well, I don't think I have one, but it could be ice cream now.
If you did have a thing, why not enjoy it, right?
Well, maybe if I owned my own bouncy ball, I'd want to lick it too. Who knows?
Are you still thinking of dessert?
Always. How about you?
I've designed a set of bowls created from rubber balls. They're coated with food-safe resin.
Oh, no one likes toxin.
I'd like to serve you ice cream out of one.
Well, even after you want to eat ice cream out of a bouncy bowl with me?
What flavor?
Any flavor you have.
You have great lips. They're the same color of
Let me guess, red bouncy ball?
that too. Your curiosity makes you good in the laugh.
Well, I always want to know why and how things function. That's me.
Good luck to figuring out my function. You're more than just a hot scientist in a white lab coat.
Oh, Betty, trust me. I mean, you're the first person that ever called me hot. I don't want to shock you, but did you notice my car has black rubber floor mats with ridges?
Aren't you a tease? I noticed. And I am particular about my preferences. Dinner was wonderful, Adam. It was, you made it wonderful.
The food was good, but you made it wonderful.
Have you ever worn rubber?
You mean a rubber?
No, silly. Rubber.
Well, do flip-flops count?
That's a start.
Exit together. A Message from Beyond, a one-act play by William Cozy. Lights up, a man with a microphone, Doyle Campbell, stands on stage talking directly to a woman standing up in the audience. He is a clairvoyant and she is an audience member who he is cold reading for a show.
I'm receiving a very clear message now. Yes, it's very clear. And Mallory, your sister wants you to know that she is at peace.
Oh my
Oh
God!
yes, she has made peace with her maker. She has made peace with you. She forgives you and she forgives her husband.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
She also says to me that your mother is very well and she's very happy.
Oh, wow. She sees her?
Well, she says yes, she does. And that she is also resting peacefully and that you will someday be together and that she just loves you dearly.
Thank you so much, Doyle. Thank you.
Oh, you sweet thing. Thank you. You take care now, Mallory. All right, so I'm getting a message. I'm getting another message. I'm seeing someone here. Is there someone here? I'm getting a name. I'm getting the letter M. Someone here, name beginning with the letter M. It's a common letter for names. Anybody? M? No. Or, maybe it's an N because when you listen, they sound like M-N. Anybody here name with someone who's lost a parent, I think it is. A parent has passed away recently. Anyone that doesn't, to fit that bill, their name begins with an M, possibly an N. What? Yes, is that you, ma'am? Did you lose someone recently? Yes, I see you. Yes. Oh, here, could you come down here? Yeah. So you lost your mother, is that right? Here, you can stand up. There you go. Good. Now, what's your name, my dear?
Lola.
Lola, that's a gorgeous name. Now, thank you for coming. So Lola, I'm getting a message from, you say it's your mother who passed away recently, right?
Well, my father, his middle name
Okay.
is Matthew, an M.
Ah, yes.
And you said maybe an N, which is true. He had a nickname.
Aha, a nickname also that began with the letter N. Yeah.
No, it was Skip, but it was his nickname, like N, nickname.
Yes, that's right. That's a good point. Well, Lola, I'm sorry about your loss, but I'm hearing your father, and it just feels so strongly to me that there is some unfinished business, some sort of unresolved issue that maybe you and he had. Does that feel right to you? Is there a question that maybe you had for him?
Thank you, Mr. Campbell, but this is so strange because I was thinking of him before I came here.
Well, I'm sure he was trying to reach across. I think he was trying to contact you.
Oh boy, so strange.
Yes. Now I'm sensing that you loved him. That's coming through loud and clear, and that he loved you. But is there something that's been bothering you?
That's right.
Right. And I feel like there was perhaps some sort of a financial issue that didn't sit well with anybody. Is that sounding familiar?
Financial issue.
Well, maybe not financial per se, but something along that line, something that costs money. That could be anything. Anything costs money, it costs a lot of money maybe.
Oh, okay. Well, yes, it was his health care that's what I've always had regrets about. And that's, it's expensive. So I guess that's a money thing.
Yes, of course. Yes. That's right. So you're having regrets then that you didn't have enough money to provide health care. But Lola, I can assure you.
No, it's okay. He had a ton of money. That wasn't the problem. He had so much that he would spend it on stuff like a standby masseuse and aromatherapy, all that kind of stuff.
Okay. All right. So yes, so then you're feeling like that you wish. Do you have any questions for your father, Lola?
Well, no questions exactly. Just that I felt guilty about. Well, I had made some side deals with his masseuse. She was hired through an agency, and so I made this deal with her on the side, And I had her work on me sometimes, and I'd pay her, of course, but I wonder if she ever got tired of working on me and didn't give my dad 100% effort.
Ah, I see. Okay. Lola, I hear your father. All right. And what he says is that he was only too happy to be able to provide that sort of relief for the both of you. So there's no need to feel guilty about it. Your father is very happy.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, my father was happy in his final days. Every day after his OxyContin, he would always have this smile on his face and murmur in a daze about the masseuse and happy endings.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see. So the masseuse, oh, so that was the thing. Okay, so and was that okay with you? Is that maybe what you're feeling guilty about then?
About what?
Well, the masseuse and happy endings.
Oh, heck no. I would say, oh, Dad, it's not the end yet, but I'm glad you're happy.
Lola, you never saw these masseuse sessions, did you?
No, I didn't actually, but whenever I asked about it, my dad assured me that she had worked on him. I guess it was just never while I was visiting.
Right. Okay, Lola. That's terrific. Well, I'm absolutely sure that you needn't feel guilty. In fact, your father is telling me right now that the masseuse had plenty of effect on
Oh, that is good to know. Thank you, Mr. Campbell.
him. Right. All right. So, okay. I think we have time for one more reading. Getting a very strong aura now. Is there a Beth somewhere in our audience? Someone named Beth? Beth, or maybe a D, a name beginning with a D. So a Beth or a D maybe.
Just then, a hooded figure with a scythe rises up from the audience.
Oh, yeah. Hello, sir. And whoa, you're you're a big fella. What's your name?
Mr. Doyle Campbell. There are some who call me Thanatos, and there are those who call me Maweth.
Oh, okay,
And then
okay.
again,
And you,
there are those who refer to me as Santa Muerta.
right, okay. So then Mr. Thanatos, was it?
Indeed.
Okay, so Thanatos, I'm getting oh boy, this is very strong. I'm getting a very strong reading here, a sense of someone close to you, someone who has passed on, crossed over, and you have a question about them. Is that right?
Doyle Campbell, perhaps it is you that should be asking a question.
Well, I did. I'm asking you if you had a question for this person.
Doyle Campbell, have you asked yourself, what is the validity of a life spent deceiving others? Does a life spent inducing falsity and beguilement deserve to continue?
Sir, look, we don't have a lot of time left. So, did you actually have a question?
Ask not for whom the bell tolls, Doyle Campbell. It toils for...
What?
Excuse me, yes, hello, okay, Mr. Muerte, you are a very difficult man to get a hold of.
Well, yeah, excuse me, sir. Hello, we're in the middle of filming here. What is your name?
Well, I am Special Agent Zachary Matthews of the Internal Revenue Service. Now then, Mr. Thanatos, AKA Abaddon, AKA Senor Muerte, AKA Osiris. Well, AKA
Iris, maybe.
it seems like you have many names here, undoubtedly covering your trail in an attempt to avoid auditing. Sir, it seems that we have no record of you having ever submitted a tax return. Can you explain that?
Are you sure about that? Because I mean, I really think that's probably
Sir,
some
there
type of mistake.
there is no mistake. You have never even applied for an extension.
Right. Well, the thing is, you see, my accountant, yes, my accountant, and he usually handles these things. So I'm not sure how that could have happened.
Your accountant.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes.
Now, is this a CPA?
Mm-hmm.
What is his name?
His name, yes. His name, he is. His name is John. Mr. John account bookkeeper, John Booker CP.
A.
CPA, yes.
Yes, okay, Booker, all right. Well, in the absence of this Mr. Booker, I'm asking you, what is your primary source of income?
Okay, well, there you go. I am not salaried, so I don't owe any taxes.
Oh, that's actually not in the least bit true. You owe taxes on any income source, whether off the books or not. So now, are you saying you were paid in wages that were not officially recorded?
Mr. Matthews, let me ask you a question. In my line of work, you see, the topic of one's personal relationship with God often comes up. May I ask what yours is?
My personal relationship with, now see here, Mr. Joe Black, I want to know what you have been.
See, Mr. Matthews, I hold a discussion group at a church every Sunday afternoon, whereby a few of us get together and read from the Bible and discuss our personal relationship with God. May I persuade you to attend this Sunday?
This Sunday? This Sunday? I think I have an appointment. Otherwise, of course, I would have. But now, back to.
Well, then, the following Sunday, then, or the one after, or hold on, let me check my calendar. Aha. Yes, or any Sunday you are free from now until the end of time.
All right, then. No. I tell you what. Why don't we just call this one a draw, shall we?
As you wish. I shall bid thee all adieu. And as for you, Doyle Campbell, oh, I'm getting a signal. A message is coming to me. I see you. Oh, and it's very hot. Yes, indeed, you are very hot and getting hot.
Oh, really? Wow. So that could mean the show is hot, right? So what? Like our ratings are going up? I'm gonna have like the hottest show on TV. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, Mr. Campbell, hot. Very hot. That is your future. Very hot indeed.
Wow. Well, how about that, folks? Well, we're out of time. That's our show. I want to thank my audience for attending today. Thank you very much. And thank you for watching at home, all you folks. Well, you heard, it sounds like Messages from Beyond is enjoying growing ratings, and I have you to thank for that. Now, please join us tomorrow. We're going to have tarot card reader Zoya Bakismet with us. She's going to bring her tarot cards. So you bring your credit cards. Thank you all. See you tomorrow.
The end. Just Desserts by David McGregor. A company lunchroom. Two coworkers, Joyce and Evan, sit at a table having lunch. There is a fridge behind them and perhaps a sink.
Well, I've been feeling a little burned out, and I was thinking of taking a few vacation days, maybe to Mexico or something. But I get the feeling they're going to send me to Akron next week.
There's nothing quite like Akron, Ohio in February. I'm just glad it's your turn to go.
Becky enters.
Hey guys. Okay. Wish me luck. I'm going in.
Takes a couple of deep breaths, rolls her neck and stretches her arms.
And
The fridge door.
yes, my lunch is still here. Must be my lucky day.
Becky brings some Tupperware to the table and sits down with Joyce and Evan. They chat as they eat.
How'd you guys make out? Any casualties?
Well, I thought I was living dangerously bringing a fruit salad and a salami sandwich, but as you can see, they both made it through the morning unscathed.
How about you, Joyce?
I lost a couple of brownies.
Evan and Becky stop eating.
Brownies? Did she say brownies?
She said brownies.
Joyce, what are you thinking? You put brownies in the fridge? Well, of course they're gone. What did you expect with the notorious pig on the prowl? Those brownies probably didn't make it to 9 o'clock.
If that.
If that. You might as well ask a pack of Dobermans to guard your cheeseburger.
Are you feeling okay? Putting anything remotely resembling a dessert in that fridge is something no sane person would do.
Yeah, I poisoned the brownies.
You what?
Poison them. I knew they'd get ripped off, so I put poison in them. I even put a little sign on top. Poison brownies.
Oh my God. But why the sign?
I wanted to be honest about it. But I figured the notorious pig would think the sign was a joke and eat them anyway.
So, well, what did you put in them? Like a laxative or something?
Nope, straight up poison.
What kind of poison?
I'm not really sure. It was a kind of a mixture of things. I found the recipe on the internet.
So what does the poison do?
Well, at first, I guess it makes you feel really, really thirsty, feverish. Then it starts to work its way through your system and it gradually paralyzes you. And after that, you go into convulsions and dies.
Joyce takes a bite out of her sandwich as Evan and Becky stare.
I'm fed up. All right. It's ridiculous for us to put up with having our food stolen all the time. And if the company's too cheap to put a security camera in here, fine. Let's see how the notorious pig likes my special brownies.
Chris enters.
Hey guys, how you doing? Whew, what is the temperature in this place? Do they have the thermostat set at 90?
Evan, Becky, and Joyce look at one another as Chris finds water in the fridge or from the sink.
Little thirsty Chris.
Oh God, I'm dying out there. What, you guys aren't hot?
We're fine.
Hey, Chris, you didn't happen to find a couple of brownies in the fridge this morning, did you?
Brownies? No. Why?
Because if you happen to take somebody else's brownies.
Wait. What are you guys saying? That I'm the notorious pig? You think it's me who's been stealing all the food?
Is it?
No. God, I'm thirsty.
You're thirsty because you stole my brownies and ate them.
No, I didn't.
You did.
Look, that's ridiculous. Look, and you have no right to accuse me of anything. Besides, why would brownies make me thirsty?
Because I poisoned them, just like the sign said.
You're making that up.
Are you feeling any abdominal cramping yet?
Oh, no.
Chris, you are the notorious pig and you've been stealing people's lunch for the past 6 months. Admit it.
No, I'm not. But look, I don't have to take this. You know what? Screw all you guys. I don't feel well, so I'm just going home.
Suit yourself, but you'll never make it to the doctors in time.
In time for what?
The poison in those brownies is going to kill you.
Unless you confess to being the notorious pig, in which case I have the antidote right here.
Joyce pulls out a glass vial and holds it up.
Nice. You really thought this out.
But I didn't eat any.
Brownies? Then you don't need the antidote.
Joyce puts the antidote away and takes another bite of her sandwich.
I found one of the brownies on my desk, okay? Somebody left it there and I ate it.
That's a lie.
Of course it's a lie.
Tell us what you are. Tell us you're the notorious pig.
Oh, oh my God. Joyce, please just give me the antidote. Oh,
Yes? Only when you admit who you are.
oh my God, I can't feel my legs. Joyce, please.
Tell us what you are. Say it.
Oh, I'm the notorious pig.
I didn't catch that.
I'm the notorious pig.
Louder, like you're proud of it. Tell the world, Chris.
I'm the notorious pig.
Yes, you are. But I suppose even notorious pigs deserve to live.
Yeah.
Joyce holds out the vial. Just as Chris is about to grab it, Evan takes the vial.
I disagree. I don't think the notorious pig deserves to live.
Evan, give him the antidote. He's going to die.
Now give me the antidote.
And what's the downside there?
Death?
So? People die all the time. I mean, seriously. Give me one good reason why he should live.
You think he deserves to die because of a couple of brownies?
It's not just a couple of brownies. He's been scavenging around for months. It's like having a parasite inside your body. That's what we're looking at, a human parasite. I say let's get rid of it while we can.
But it's just some food.
It's not just food. Let me tell you something. About a month ago, I knew I had a rough day ahead of me. So in the morning, I got up and made myself a sandwich for lunch. And, well, not just any sandwich. I had some fresh sourdough bread, some turkey, a couple of slices of provolone cheese, and I made myself some guacamole to go with it, just the way I like it. Nice and chunky. Oh, with some tomatoes, some lemon juice, and a little bit of garlic salt. and that day was the day from hell. Every phone call, every email, I felt like my head was going to explode. But I kept telling myself, okay, this is bad, but you have the most kick-ass sandwich in the world waiting for you. But you know what? I didn't have it waiting for me. Because when I opened up the fridge at lunchtime, it was gone. And do you know what I ended up eating? Some stale Fritos and a Twix bar from the vending machine.
I remember that day. I thought you were going to stroke out on us.
But we just can't let him die.
That's right.
What are we, judge, jury, and executioner?
Oh my God, I can't feel my arm.
We don't need to be the judge or jury. We just confessed.
And if he dies, he's his own executioner. He did this to himself.
Give me that.
Snatching the vial from Evan.
Honest to God.
He crawls to Becky, hand outstretched, struggling to get breath as Becky uncaps the vial. But just as Chris gets there, Becky pulls the vial away.
But you might have a point. Say we do give him the antidote.
Yeah.
But then, I'm guessing after all this, he would quit this job, but then he's going to go somewhere else and do the same thing all over again.
Well, we don't need that. Maybe he's learned his lesson.
He's a grown man. And day after day, week after week, he has been ripping off his coworkers. Huh? What kind of person does that? And is this the kind of person we want in society? Do we want him to breed and have kids? No. Do we want him associating with other people and passing on his behavior? No.
Exactly. Is the world a better place with him in it? I say no.
Yeah, I think it is.
Me too. Me too.
Okay, I see your point. But honestly, I never wanted to actually kill anyone. I just wanted to teach him a lesson. And if he dies, I might get into trouble.
No, you won't. They were marked poison brownies. Can you sue a rat poison company if someone eats the rat poison? No. He knowingly ate brownies that were marked poison. That's his problem, not ours. You're golden.
Besides, none of us is talking. And when someone finds him dead in here, they're going to think heart attack or stroke or something.
But this really should be Joyce's decision. I mean, she's the one who cooked up the brownies after all.
That's true. Yeah, that makes sense. Your call, Joyce.
Gosh, I don't know. I mean, this is America, right? A democracy and everything. Maybe majority rule is best. Oh, that worked a lot quicker than I thought it would.
Well, what's that expression? Death is what happens while you're busy making plans?
No. I think it's life is what happens while you're busy making plans.
I guess both make sense. Yeah.
Well, I have a PowerPoint presentation to put together. I better get cranking on that.
And I need to start crunching some numbers for certain somebody's trip to fabulous Akron, Ohio.
Oh, damn it. Are you kidding me?
Sorry, you're up in the rotation.
Hey, you know what? Take your vacation days. You deserve a margarita or two on a Mexican beach. I'll go to Akron.
Good call. I'll get started on the paperwork.
Seriously?
Absolutely. You really went out on a limb taking care of this whole notorious pig business for everyone.
And you know how they keep telling us we're a team and all that? Well, this is what teammates do.
You had our back, we have yours.
Damn straight.
Thank you, guys. Hey, you know what? I'll grab some Mexican chocolate when I'm down there. And when I come back, I'm bringing in fresh brownies for everyone.
Hey, woo! That's what I'm talking about. Winner, chicken dinner, winner, chicken dinner.
Dan tried to exit, then paused to look back at Chris.
It is a little sad.
What happens to people?
I don't know.
I just don't get it.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
They all exit. End of play.